So what can we take note of? What are the things that we might like to pay attention to? It could be a number of different things I want to offer to you this morning. The first is strong or unexpected emotions. We read in the story that the disciples were terrified. They weren't just moderately concerned, slightly anxious. They were terrified. And these emotions that come up for us, they might be what we think of as negative emotions sometimes. It could be anxiety or fear, as we've got here. It could be anger, it could be jealousy, it could be guilt. Or it could be what we think of positive emotions. So we've just got back from holiday, and on holiday we went out to a cafe for some breakfast, and the waiter made what was essentially a passing comment, a throwaway comment. And I was almost moved to tears. I felt so grateful and relieved, and it was just this emotion that came over me. And I thought, oh, that's a bit much. So later in the week I went for a walk and I talked to Jesus about it. I took note of it. The other thing that we might like to pay attention to are patterns. Things that seem to happen again and again and again. Maybe you're at work and your boss comes and asks for your opinion on a project that you're involved in. And you've got loads of ideas, you've been thinking about it, but in the moment you just go, oh, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, don't ask me, go and ask someone else. Why did I do that? Why did I do that again? Why do I always do that? Or maybe we ask for volunteers on a Sunday morning and you're the first to put your hand up, even though you're on 6 different rotas already and you're stressed out your tree and you've got so many things on. And you go home and think, why did I volunteer again? How do I get myself in these situations? Or maybe it's patterns in our thinking. So I don't know if you've ever had this where you've had a conversation with somebody and then 4, 5, 6 weeks later you're still thinking about it. Or a Bible verse, maybe, that you read in the morning and you just can't get it out of your head. I think of these things a little bit like if you drive and you've got a dashboard in your car, and if you're driving down the road and a warning light comes up on the dashboard, the warning light isn't the thing. Like, the warning light isn't the problem. There's nothing essentially wrong with having a warning light on your dashboard. But if we never look at our dashboard, if we never pay attention to what's going on in front of us here, then maybe we shouldn't be surprised if halfway down the road we need to call the RAC. So let's take note of these things that come up in our daily lives. And then once we've noticed this flashing light, this thing, this invitation that God has brought to us, we want to understand it. I want to know what that flashing light on my dashboard means. Is it about the engine? Is it about my indicators? Is it something else? And we can do this on our own. But it's also one of the gifts of community, is that we can do this together. We can reflect together about these things that come up for us.